This is Des Plays, and welcome back to Fallout 4, where today we're going to be looking at another settlement. And this one's going to be a little bit different because this is one of my major projects, but it is nowhere near being complete. Although I have put a number of hours into it, at least 5, probably more than that. I think I put at least an hour and a half in yesterday on this. And some of my friends wanted to see what I had done so far, so I figured I'd make this sort of a work in progress video, and maybe also get some input from you on what you think should be changed or added, or if you have any ideas or whatever. So anyway, welcome to Starlight City. I was actually really disappointed that there was only one really big city in the game. You have Diamond City, and that's about it. I mean, you have Good Neighbor, but I don't much care for Good Neighbor. So Starlight Drive-In is a very, very big settlement, and it's nice and flat. There's a whole lot of potential that you could do, and I figured this would be perfect for a nice big walled city, kind of like Diamond City. And so that's what I did here. This was really quite difficult to do. This whole section right here was all done with console commands and the mat trick, not with the precision mod, but actually typing out, the get position X, get position Y, get position Z, set position X, all that stuff to get them exactly where I wanted them to be. And I discovered yesterday that if you delete the mats, that actually moves these things out of position. As you can see, this is what happened right here. This got flipped around, and those two walls actually used to be here, I believe, but all that got screwed up, so I'm gonna have to fix that. And I'm not really that concerned about it because, oh geez, people, shut up. I'm not really that concerned about it because, as you can see over here, from this wall looks a whole lot more clean than the other one, and that's because this entire wall, from those tires over there to the tower right here, this whole thing was done in a few minutes. Well, I'm exaggerating a little bit, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Whereas that section over there took hours to do. This one took minutes to do, and that's because of the mod that I did my last video on, the snappable junk fences, which makes it so the junk walls actually snap together, and you don't have to use console commands to get them into the right position. If I can just get up these damn stairs. Additionally, like I said in the video, he also had snap points down on the middle section and on the top. And if I run down here, you can see that. So you have this really awesome walkway at the top of the wall here, and I'm probably going to use some of the more guard posts or whatever. Like, you put the rug down and a guard will stand on top of it. That's how I got the guard to stand on top of the wall in that other video. But there, you can see this is the midsection balcony snap point, and that is the upper section where we have some turrets. So this turned out wonderfully. And like I said, this was so easy to do that I'm considering just tearing down that whole wall over there and redoing it the same way that I did this. Because you can see I got to about there, and I just got it was so exhausting. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to put a foundation down and some walls and build some houses up there. So that is how tiresome that, and that's actually been the wall's been the big holdup for me in building this place, because like I said, it was a real pain in the ass. I think I bit off way more than I could chew, and you can see that actually in what's left of the this is actually where I started over here, and that is 6 junk fences high. And I did 2 rows of that, or 2 columns of that, and decided 6 was too much, way too much. And then I dropped it down to, I think, 4 or 5, and then down to 3 over there. I probably could have gone 4 on this one, but I thought 3 was a sufficient height. So anyway, let's take a look at the rest of my general plan. The idea is that there's going to be there's this sort of central courtyard around the pond. And the whole area looks really awesome at night. I might advance time and record that to show that to you. But I'm thinking I'm going to put buildings around here, maybe 1-story buildings here, and then put the shops in there so that they're facing outward into the courtyard, like so. This is one of the, I think this is the first building that I built in this settlement, and this building's gonna, well, I think that was the first building I built in the settlement, and both of these buildings are not gonna make the cut. Both of these are going to go. I do not like them at all.
Nice day. Where are we headed?
You can see how basic these two buildings are.
Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
And yeah, so, and yeah, okay. So you're gonna have the central courtyard down here, some one-story buildings around it, and then going up.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Okay, going up, you're gonna have different levels of buildings. So it's gonna be tiered. So you're gonna have like one building there, another one up there, and then of course the buildings at the top with this lovely view of all the garbage that is outside of Starlight Drive-In. And I'm gonna have to move some of these beds around. This is at the top level. This is supposed to be the upper class housing, or the VIP housing. Not so much this actually, because I think I'm gonna put the VIP housing up there. That's probably where my house is gonna be, as well as my office with a nice overlook of the whole place. But this is basically gonna be sort of like a stadium. I mean, pretty much exactly like Diamond City.
Yes.
Nothing. And so that you have the different levels going around the wall, and all so that you could see the central square from up here, like so. And though again, some of this area might have to be redone. Not sure. Other than that, I think I'm gonna have to put some greenhouses in, because I've got two farming areas. Got one over here. There's a little tiny one here, and then the major farming area is over on this side, and all of this is going to be covered up. So I'm going to have to put some greenhouses in. And originally I was thinking about putting the greenhouses on the ground level, but I think they might look cooler if they were up like on top of the wall. She totally distracted me. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, greenhouses. I'm going to put the greenhouse maybe up there by that wall. I think that might look cool if it's elevated. And if it's lit up, again, at night, like this is one of the major considerations on everything I do, is how stuff looks at night when it's lit up. And I think that might look awesome. Now, this, of course, is the bar.
You just say the word.
And you might be noticing that it might be without walls currently, and that's because I went a little mod crazy this weekend. If you remember from my Better Settlers and Settlement Rating video, I think I was running maybe 10 mods at that time, probably less than that. I think it was maybe 10 plugins and 3 or 4 mods. And one of those was Settlement Supplies Expanded, and then this weekend I installed Snap and Build, which is what these walls are from right here. And I had to do a whole bunch, and then today I think I did Homemaker, and no, I did that yesterday. Homemaker and NX Pro Farming, as well as Spring Cleaning. You know, tons and tons of mods that I've been watching for a long time, and I felt that they had gotten to a place where I felt comfortable using them. Spring Cleaning, I think, originally had the potential for a bug that would reset all the power armor, and I mean, I don't really use power armor, but I didn't want that to happen anyway. So I tracked that for a long time, but I wasn't using it because of that. And with the most recent version, I felt comfortable using that. So I got that, and I got a whole bunch of other stuff. But Settlement Supplies Expanded is no longer supported from what I've read. I don't think the modder is working on it anymore. So I went with Homemaker, I uninstalled Settlement Supplies Expanded, and I had to move a whole bunch of mods around in the load order. Then I had to get settlement keywords, and then that messed everything up. So the walls that were here disappeared. And in fact, those walls right there I just put there a few minutes ago. But anyway, so what you're gonna do when you come to Starlight Drive-In is walk in here. This whole area is going to be closed off. There's going to be some stairs right here for you to go up on top of the bar to give you a nice elevated view of the courtyard. I'm not really sure what I'm going to put in this area. This might be, again, I might just level this whole thing off. I think that, which means that this area might have to actually get raised up. I'll see about that. But that's my current plan. You know, the houses all around the top. Maybe the I think I might go with 2 greenhouses. I definitely have the room for it.
Just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
I've only got 23 settlers here right now. I could probably do with a few more.
Not if I have my say.
And then the trading area all around here, all the different shops and such. And then I'm going to have workshops for gathering more scrap and junk like that. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. I might put that underneath this area over here. And then, of course, I'm going to have to build a gate complex over here because this is where the provisioners either come from in the gate over there, or they like to come through right here as well. So I'm going to have to build a gate complex over here for that. So a gate here on this side, gate on that side, and no gate over on the far side. I might actually do that later today. So yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. And maybe I'll put the Minuteman guard post, which I've been doing in all my settlements. Maybe I'll put that like right there. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that as this project develops further. So anyway, this is what I've done so far. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions or things that you would like to see in this settlement, like I said, right now there's a whole lot of potential that I could do. I mean, there's a whole lot of empty space that I need to fill. So if you have any ideas on different buildings that you would like to see or other stuff, please feel free to leave a comment, and we'll see if that makes it in. Oh yeah, this is my first guard tower. This is also not going to make the cut into the final build. But anyway, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.